So this is John Corcoran, and oh yeah, sorry, I gotta be a slower cameraman, don't you think? Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
do you think you can be seen?
I probably can, yeah.
Yeah. All right, move over. Um, yeah. So we were trying to criticize a piece of art, and I was saying like, well, maybe if it doesn't have any substance or form, it just seems to have an emotional value. And I said that's pretty much a miracle,
Well, I actually think this yellow thing underneath his nose looks
Yeah.
like there's something coming out there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's meant to be sand or something.
It's not
But
the
like,
other stuff.
but you're saying like artists can present stuff and
No.
it'll have
Yeah, what I mean is,
a lot of value.
if a famous artist produced this,
Yeah,
he could sell it for probably 100 grand,
yeah.
and it wouldn't be any better than your art.
It's just says he's famous.
because he's famous and because he's produced it
Yeah,
and he's presented it a certain way and he talks about
yeah.
it in a certain fashion.
But I mean, there is something really there. There's like a real live person. It's just that he's almost mythical. He's like a hairy-looking unicorn,
Yeah.
right? I mean, wouldn't if I painted something and it looked really real, like an old photo,
I think the lack of emotion that he has
as if he's really pissed off.
is actually what makes it so powerful, because maybe rather than expressing a big huge smile, or
Mm.
he's just expressing what he feels, is kind of that's the reflection of his thoughts, his worldview,
Yeah.
how he sees things. It's just like it means nothing to him. Nothing is of any meaning to him or of any purpose. Any
Yeah.
man that doesn't have any purpose in his life.
As if he's
Or a man.
literally sterile and dead.
Yeah.
Really an inner thing.
Absolutely, yeah. A man who doesn't know where he's going, he doesn't have any meaning or any purpose or any reason.
Yeah. Oh, that's really deep. Imagine that really was a real person.
I'd say it is.
I mean, what is that?
I'd say that's
the
many
view,
people.
The view of someone pissed off on the cattle feeding floor.
I think that sums it up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, God, jeez, it's horrendous, really, isn't it? That are there people so pissed off and empty in life?
Absolutely. Many of us.
You can blame it all. We drank too much vodka, and we can't even smile anymore. But I mean, really, he's really.
I think that's the expression.
He's almost fucking sterile.
It basically sums up
totally
a person who's been. He's probably been enthusiastic in the past about some project or some idea or some.
And now he's old, wise, and mature, and he looks it too. He looks like an old goat.
Well, basically, what he's done now is he's tried all these ideas. He's realised that they're all leading him to nowhere.
Yeah.
And now he's absolutely fed up.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't want to try anything else. He just wants to stare and look.
And I think, you're right.
And accept his inability to do anything constructive.
Yeah.
With his ideas. And he's frustrated that he can't.
But do you think he's real? Like, I mean, is he just some fucking some mask like upon some other human being, and the other human being is literally, looking at fucking a reflection that he never saw before.
Yeah, I think this is basically what probably a large proportion of the population feel like. Probably 95%.
Really?
That's just a rough estimation.
Well, that's incredible, isn't it?
But you mightn't see that in the
at least he's a handsome devil, you know what I mean?
Actually, I'm wrong. Forget about that percentage. It could be 10% or 20%, or it could be I don't know. I can only speak for myself. Anyway, it's
Right, you know, I mean, if as critically as it is, it really has like a real phenomenon, you know. It's like the waters of God upon the face of a few different kinds of depth. You know, he's like has it there for the moment, you know. And
do you know what I think is that
I mean, you know, it really makes you think, doesn't it? I mean,
he's just come to the realization
yeah,
that everything that he believed in
yeah,
was complete trifle,
really.
and now he's kind of ticked off because he's
But what's he saying? He's no better than the horse's ass, like.
yeah, absolutely. But in that, in spite of that, he realizes his value.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, he really has like a very pleasant, knowledgeable face, and unless you literally are looking at it, you probably wouldn't see it, you know? He literally is, I don't know, like a face of God, some kind of prophet or saint or something, you know?
Could be.
Yeah,
That's what we're all called to be.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you think we'd give ourselves more clues though, wouldn't you? Do you know, like a few old ropes or, you know, a gang of hairy goats or something?
Would that be a reflection of you?
No, I don't think so.
Not that you would feel that way.
You know, as if I had like a spiritual face
Yes.
upon the horse's ass that is my face as well.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, I think
That's
it's
weird. There's a lot of expression, there's a lot of change in it. And also I think he has this hell-bent fascination for being mute. You know, what the fuck is that? I mean, you know, what a fucking useless fucking cunt. So that's the art criticism video. Thanks for your time, John.
no worries.